Hi. So I'm getting your cards, and as I did that, cards went flying. I was going to start the video off going, Tiny Tarot, yeah! But then the devil popped up, and it was like, what the F? 2:12 on my clock. Let's find out what actually is going on right now. Alright? By the way, we're having a heat wave. Tropical heat wave. So that's why I'm in a very tiny little tank and sports bra, because I am overheating, and me and heat do not go well. It's always like a sauna for my face. It's interesting. The last reading I did wound up being 2 parts, and it was talking about self-care and self-love and self-healing. The devil always talks about addictions and toxic patterns and cycles that need to be paid attention to and awareness of. So, Spirit, Tiny Tarot, tell us what you know and we need to know. Yeah. Oh, I got it. I got it with my thighs. Yes, indeed. Hangman. Hangman, man, hangman. Knight of Wands in reverse with that? Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. 9 of Cups, fuck yeah, okay. What? More? Can we have more? That one? That one? That one? That one? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why I'm singing it all at you. Ooh, alright, so 3 of Cups in reverse with Strength at the bottom. Hello. And Empress in reverse, yeah. Okay, with Justice in reverse, Death in reverse, the World in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and then the Sun. Alright, cool. Alright. It's funny, as a reader, part of your brain forgets that everyone else can't understand it as you're looking at it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, I gotta explain all of it. This is amazing for you. So we start out with the devil with a completely different deck, the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and then it's a deck that needs to be said by name. And it's interesting because we were putting the devil on top of this King of Cups that winds up being at the bottom with Temperance. Hello. Okay, and 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, and 9 of Swords. And Queen of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Yo, this is a crazy reading. Okay, so let's see if I can explain it to you quickly. So we started out with the devil. The devil is talking about addictions, patterns, cycles, toxic people, and how you had to learn a new perspective through all of this shit. Because part of the problem is the devil is a liar, and all his minions are going to lie to you too. So whoever this was, they were poisoning you with gaslighting so bad. But you figured out how to stay strong through it all. Like, so many cards everywhere. I don't even know what to... it's like trying to put cards down while I'm talking to you, and I'm holding on to cards, and which caused you now to be getting your wishes fulfilled, emotional fulfillment, as well as money is coming in for you now. I'm sorry, I'm not singing well, but it just keeps coming out anyway. Did you hear that? 3 of Cups in reverse with then Strength and the Empress in reverse. There was too many people that weren't supporting you, pretending to support you, and were trying to make you feel weak, where they forgot how strong you are. But the problem is they were kind of winning a little bit, and that's what concerns Spirit and your spiritual team so much. It was like, you're so strong. How could you let any of them make you believe that you're not incredible? And then, oh yeah, he's a master manipulator. Of course he is. I mean, think about it. The devil made everybody think that he's not real, so they blamed God for their problems. Car honk and confirmation. So whoever this person is, it could be a masculine narcissist. Doesn't have to be a masculine, but King of Cups. So it could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. It's just one of those emotionally love avoidant, damaged narcissists, like whatever the gender. So who absolutely, with Temperance in reverse, threw your life completely upside down, round and round, And they were trying to cause you so many problems, and yet Spirit was like, oh, fuck no, no. Ten of Swords in reverse. We're not going to allow this person to have the level of problems that these people want you to have. 515, as I said that. You have been in an emotional sorrow state because you could not believe that anybody could be so horrible, so evil, so villainous when you didn't see a cause for it. Because really, what the fuck do you do except exist, right? But you also triggered a female narcissist and a male narcissist. But remember, it's like good cop, bad cop. They both act, to most people, like a charlatan is the word, like a snake oil salesman, like they're your best friend, like they're awesome. And yet they play off of each other so that they both get the most information, and then they share it with each other, trying to work together to sabotage you. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. They are just they're definitely a sociopath, whoever these females are, or feminine is. It also could be a man who's just a total bitch, so he'd be in his feminine energy in that way. Now, men are allowed to be in their feminine energy and not have it be like bitch, because for me, that word isn't gender oriented. It's a way of acting. So don't take offense with gender pronouns attached. Men are absolutely and supposed to be sometimes in their feminine energy, just like women, or those who identify as women, are supposed to be in their masculine sometimes, but you're not supposed to be in either of them at all times. Masculine is more do, and feminine is more like I allow to receive. So it's supposed to be a both, okay? So no matter the gender. This is more about like, what kind of punk bitch do you gotta be? Like, why are you gonna be snitching, a rat, and a charlatan, and a sabotager, and a slanderer when you get nothing out of it except, yay, I got another one? Like, ew. So they are absolutely getting, look, they're absolutely gonna be entrapped. They're gonna be fighting amongst themselves, because when they didn't and don't have you to focus on, they start triggering each other, which is the only reason they started working together, is because they realized one or the other. I mean, think about it. It's two villains who realize that if they focused on each other, they'd sabotage and end themselves. And it's safer for them to work together for the common good, which is their power and control and whatever over others. Now, they're absolutely disgusting. There is possibly also a King of Wands in reverse. So there's a Queen of Wands in reverse, a King of Wands in reverse. And King of Queen of Wands. So it could be an actual couple, as well as, it could be the karmics to the people in question. So be careful. They're getting really bad justice. When justice is in reverse with the Death card and the World card, it's all over. It doesn't mean no, there's not going to be bad. It doesn't mean no. It means, oh, fuck. So justice in reverse is like, they are getting everything and more. It is the absolute karma card, especially with the World in reverse and Death card in reverse. The trifecta of that is essential for you to understand. The world's never turning in their favor again. God, spirit, the universe, however you identify, is ending all good in their life. Some you might find out actually died. Others you'll find out they're like on life support because they got into a horrific accident. And I can't wait for all the comments, I wish no bad. Good, that would be your karma. But at the same point, we need to always be talking about it, because it's about balancing out the scales in this world. That's why we're all here as well. Your soul, everybody's soul, is always being tested to see on what side of that balance you're on. It's like a game of Othello. I bet you don't know that game. For the few that do, yay, welcome. I'm so glad to know you. For those that don't know, shame. It's a very old game, but it's about having the most, either, light or dark. And light or dark, good or evil, we're trying to make sure that the massive population of people will be positive and lightful. Okay? So Ace of Wands in reverse is like, they're not getting any kind of passionate start, but you are absolutely getting happiness, success, blessings, and everything's going to be turning in your favor and balancing out in the most beautiful way, where you absolutely start remembering and never forget again that you're the Empress, and everything in your life grows from that creativity, that blossoming, that light, that love, that compassion, everything you are as a soul. You are a unicorn in a human world. I love you. Maybe book a reading?